Welcome, Brainiacs! Thank you for joining us today as we dive into the thrilling world of comic books. New Comic Book Day is almost upon us, and we're here to give you an exclusive preview of the latest and greatest releases hitting the shelf. Get ready for adventure as we show you epic storylines, iconic characters, and the stunning artwork that brings it all to life. Don't miss out on this exciting live stream. It's time to feed your brain on BrainScan. Woo!
Okay, where did you say you put the microphone? Where you said you put it in the usual spot?
I said the microphone was ready for you to take and put into the usual spot.
I'm sorry, I thought you said it was already.
It should be on my desk.
Wonderful.
All right, so now I'm just gonna scroll back to our starting position and say hey to Mike Hilly. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Thanks for joining us.
My apologies for the miscommunication.
And there's Pierre.
I heard wrong. Hey, Pierre.
Brian
Hey, everybody. All right, let's start that again. Hey, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the racks this week, Wednesday, August 14th, 2024.
Woo! It's only 96 days till Christmas.
Aw, really? Is that it?
I'm guessing.
Are you just making that up?
Yeah.
It's really more about how many days till Halloween at this point.
Oh, okay.
And
12 days
like
till Halloween.
2.5 months, I think. Hooray, hooray. Welcome, everybody, to our wonderful live program. I am Katie. Monty is off again today, but that's okay. We will still try to check out your live chat live and respond in time. We'll do our best to make sure that we get all of your picks if you request anything in the live chat as well. So just be patient with us as we do it all on the fly here. But be sure to chime in. Let us know what you're excited about this week. And of course, if there's anything that you want pulled aside for you in your pull bin, let us know your real name if we do not know you by your YouTube or Facebook screen name.
Yeah.
We got Cameraman Dan.
Howdy, folks.
Piping in with the fact checking.
Yeah.
Fact check me and then fact check Dan in the comments.
Yeah, I'm not perfect. But we do have a lot of awesome people joining us here right now.
Hooray!
Tyler Dayspring, Bricklayers, The Roach, they're all here.
Yay! All the usual gang of wonderful brainiacs. All right, without any further ado, let's get ready to look at some new comics.
All right.
Woo! Starting over here in our tween section or middle grade, either way, most of these books are acceptable for all ages. Any age, I like to call it now. These are any age comics, especially because this very first one here, written by Jen Wang, I've read all of her other books, and they are wonderful, and I enjoyed them immensely. And I enjoyed meeting her at HUCAF this past June. She was a delight to have at our signing table. And her new book is out, and I'm very excited to read it because I've loved everything else that she's written, and that's why I'm making it my pick of the week.
All right.
Woo! Right out the gate. Picks of the week. Bam-a-lamb. All right. Coming up next, we have Lion Dancers graphic novel from
this is
Kai C.
Kai C and Harper Alley, I think. Yeah.
We got some more Nickelodeon reprint comics. This time it's Rocko's Modern Life and Afterlife, reprinting some of those classic comics from the 90s based on the Nickelodeon cartoon of the same name. Oh, he's got a purple brain popping out.
Yeah, he does. It's awesome.
And then, if you are a Nickelodeon Kids fan, we also got the Rugrats one. Boom. Also new this week, Tiffany's Griffin from Magnolia Porter Siddell and Maddie Gonzalez.
Looks like some fun fantasy.
Nice. And last but not least, the highly anticipated Unico Awakening. This is a reimagining, or this isn't the original stuff. This is all new stuff, right?
This is adapting some of the Tezuka stuff and paying homage to the spirit of Unico.
Wonderful.
With brand new material.
So originally created by Tezuka way back in the day, and some of you may even remember there was a free comic book day edition passed out here on Free Comic Book Day.
Yes, there was.
So this is the book that it was hyping, and now it's finally out, and you can check it out if you're a Tezuka fan. You know, Kimba the White Lion, Astro Boy, all of that fun stuff.
And before we get away from it, we got a couple of Bluey books here.
In our all ages section, we do have some There you go. There's the countdown to Halloween right there. If Bluey's ready for Halloween.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. That wraps up our any age section. And now we're going to check out what's new over here in the manga section. There's all kinds of fun stuff. We have The Concierge at Hokyoku Department Store.
Hokyoku.
Killer Shark in Another World. Nice.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more graphic than we usually let over on this side of the shelf, but you know, it's sharks. Kids love sharks.
Does it have a recommended age? Ooh, 15 and up, yeah.
Older teen.
All right. My cat is such a weirdo.
Yeah, he is.
Compared to what other cat? And last but not least, we have Pokemon, the Super Duper Extra Deluxe Essential Handbook with stats on more than 1,000 characters. Oh my God, if you're a Pokemon fan, this looks like a really handy guide to have. I kind of want to look at it myself. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. All right, now we're going to spin around over to the front corner of the store and show you our new periodicals with some graphic novels sprinkled in. Starting in our crime section, we have American Psycho 5 of 5 wrapping up this miniseries.
Yeah, that finishes off that little side story from Sumerian Comics.
Guilt Frame from Matt Kint and Margie Kraft Kint.
This is a one-off original graphic novella from the Kints.
Nice.
And I believe Dark Horse Comics.
Ooh, we got the new Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips book. Everybody get excited. It's Houses of the Unholy. They call this a supernatural horror thriller, but we know that the team of Brulips writes a fine crime graphic novel. So we know that this is going to be pretty crime heavy, but it does seem like it's more in the horror genre for them.
It's crime all the time for me. Baby, this is my pick of the week. Woo!
Woo!
Why did I almost said free. It's not free.
What are you?
I don't know. I
Free
got
Comic Book Day?
excited.
Were you thinking about Free Comic Book Day?
I was.
Also new this week, Profane, number 3 of 5 from Boom Studios, written by Peter Milligan.
Ooh, pretty.
That wraps up our crime section. Ooh, let's see what's new over here in action and adventure. We got Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, number 3.
This series has been doing super good. They've gone through 2 new printings of number 1. I got number 2 on the way back in. Read it all. Hooray.
Hooray. Ooh, a one-shot from Dark Horse, Midst, Address Unknown.
Yeah, this book is a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of sci-fi. It's a little bit of fantasy. It's a little bit of Western. So yeah, it's action-adventure.
I keep wanting to turn this book upside down, but it's upright. It's a new number 1 from Boombox. It is SIR or Sir.
Yeah, this is motorcycle jousting as a sport.
Nice.
Looks exciting.
Exciting. All right, that wraps up our action adventure. And now let's see what's new in horror. We have a new graphic novel, Bendy, Dreams Come to Life.
This is a new graphic novel from Scholastic Graphics. Normally this stuff would go into the tween section, but it's a little bit more graphic, so we're going to leave it in the horror.
But yeah, but it's not like a super, adult horror. So I would say young adult, kind of like the manga that we put in the other section. It's probably like 15 and up. Or no, what did it say? It said 12 and up on there.
It's kind of like the Chilling Adventures of Archie comics.
Yeah, it's a little too scary for 9-year-olds, but beyond that.
So is this.
Hell Mask.
It's those wacky guys, Glenn Danzig, Simon Bisley. They're back at it again. More comics from the Verotic imprint.
Nice. All right, and a couple more over here on the end in the horror section. It's Vampirella, number 671.
Way too much ketchup.
And from the world of Hellboy, it's Witchfinder Volume 2.
Oh, this features all kinds of great art, including Ben Stenbeck, Christopher Mitten, one of my personal favorites you don't get to see very much, Disraeli.
Yes. Great time.
Yeah.
That's it for our horror section. And now let's see what's new over here in our zines and mini comics, which is kind of mostly just our silver sprocket display. But we do got one new one here from Fantagraphics. It's Ground Zero Comics, Move Beyond Nuclear Weapons. It's kind of like a political anthology about nuclear war, I guess.
They even have a little stamp on it called EduComic.
Ah, well, that's cool. I love this cover. That artwork on the cover reminds me of Tony Millionaire.
Yeah, a little bit of that. But yeah, that's from Pat Moriarty.
Nice.
Next up.
And also this awesome looking homage cover, which I love, but the newly minted Eisner Award winning Carolyn Cash with the first issue, even though it's like the fourth issue, but that's okay. Who cares? Sequential numbering does not count. Does not matter. It's Pee Pee Poo Poo #1. Woo!
From Carolyn Cash.
And while Monty isn't here to pick her pick of the week, I'm fairly confident, and I'll give it a 99% chance that they would have picked this as pick of the week. Woo!
There it is. Pick of the week.
All right, we're just chucking right through the picks of the weeks. We got another one coming up.
Hey, you know what? While we're right here, let's hit this mature manga.
Okay. We got one over here in our mature manga. It's Alpha Wolf Girl by Omega Wolf Boy. Oh.
And that is most assuredly mature readers.
Mature
only.
readers. Oh, yes. Spicy. Parental advisory. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
That means extra spicy. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of cool things over here on our original graphic novel shelf. Starting with Delights, a story of Hieronymus Bosch by Guy Caldwell.
Yeah, this is an interesting thing. It kind of puts Hieronymus Bosch in his own tour of hell in the telling of the story of Hieronymus Bosch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it like Inception?
Yeah.
Is it a little Inception-y? Well, either way, it looks really nice. It's by Guy Caldwell, who's a wonderful artist, and it's also Sean's pick of the week. Woo! Woo! Also new this week, Erased, an actor of color's journey through the heyday of Hollywood. Hollywoodland.
Very unique graphic novel, and that is from NBM.
Historic. It also looks like it could have, NBM does a lot of European stuff. It looks like it's got European creators on there. Also new this week, Indigenerds, Tales from Modern Indigenous Life, edited by Aileen Pete.
It looks like an
Elena.
anthology, yeah.
Yes. Iris, a novel for viewers. Also looking a little European or foreign. This is a pretty wild looking book. I decided this is a cross between Katie Skelly and Yellow Submarine. Very wild looking. And speaking of wild psychedelic stuff, it's Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, the graphic novel.
This is more of a sci-fi fantasy story starring Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
This isn't like a bio or anything behind the music, stuff like that. But it's pretty cool looking. It's from Titan Publishing, so you know you get some good stuff. It includes art from Tom Mandrake.
Mothballs from Sol or Otero.
Yeah, this is very Fantagraphics.
Yes.
Yeah.
And last but not least, it's Pink Floyd in comics.
Here we have this original anthology featuring short stories about Pink Floyd all throughout their career from various different creators.
All right. All right. That wraps up our original graphic novels. And we got moving right along through here. I'm just going to walk backwards around through the store. We're going to circle around our cash wrap here. Oh, and show you how we just restocked a whole bunch of games. We got a bunch of new games in right here in the center by the cash out if you're looking for some new games.
Lots of fun games, lots of cool games. We even got the brand new Invincible deck building game.
Aw, yeah. This leaf game looks really pretty. It's got a hedgehog on it.
Oh, hedgehoggy.
I'm interested.
All right, what
Okay, we have found ourselves over here in our sci-fi section. Here's what's new this week in sci-fi. Gone hardcover from Distillery.
Featuring all artwork and story by Jock.
Napalm Lullaby number 6.
From Rick Remender.
Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, Volume 3 trade paperback.
This collects the last third of this series from Jason Aaron and Nick Dragotta.
Beware the Planet of the Apes trade paperback.
Yeah, revisiting those classic ape designs.
Rifters number 3.
From Brian Posehn.
And last but not least, it's Transformers number 11.
Yeah, that Eisner Award-winning series from Daniel Warren Johnson and Jorge Corona. This is the regular cover from Daniel Warren Johnson. And then we get this one per store surprise thank you variant featuring art from James Herron and a play on the Ultra Mega series. Yeah, that's very cool. I think
very
this is
cool.
This means we might be seeing a little bit more James Herron soon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice. That looks really cool.
Yes, it does.
All right, that wraps up our sci-fi section, and now we're going to see what's new over here in indie superheroes. We got all kinds of cool stuff. We got a Kogan Brutalizer of the Gods, number 3 of 3, wrapping up this miniseries.
Man, this has been a fantastic, very colorful, action-packed story.
Defenders of the Earth, number 1 of 8.
This new series is written by Dan DiDio.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's from the world of Flash Gordon.
Yeah, it is.
Barfly, from the world of Minor Threats, issue number 2.
From Patton Oswalt and Kyle Starks.
Nice. Invincible, volume 4 in the smaller trade cut size.
Featuring a cover of Al the Alien.
Nice. Geiger, number 5 from the Ghost Machine imprint.
Man, fantastic cover. Beautiful.
Oh, it's Johnny Quest, number 1. Also, was this one also previewed on Free Comic Book Day?
I believe that it was, yeah.
Oh, maybe that was Flash Gordon. Maybe it was also Johnny Quest. So many free comics.
This new series is written by Joe Casey with interior art by Sebastian Perez. Not sure who did this A cover, but it's kind of swell. Mm-hmm. Then we got this Jay Lee cover.
Nice.
And that cover looks like Bob Layton.
Nice.
And that's all wrapping up this brand new series from Dynamite Entertainment, Johnny Quest.
That's right. It's not Dr. Venture. Moving along in our indie superheroes, we got Domain, number 2 of 5, a spin-off series of Chip Zdarsky's Public Domain.
Which came out last week.
And last but not least, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Night Watcher, number 1.
Another new series spinning out of the new era of Turtles comics from IDW.
Oh, by Junie Ba. Is Junie Ba writing it?
Written by Junie Ba, yes.
Nice. All right, and that wraps up our indie superheroes shelf. Let's see what's new this week over here in Fantasy Adventure. We have a Barbaric, number 3 of 3, wrapping up this mini-series. I think this is volume 3. 3 of 3 of 3.
This series recently got released that it's going to get made into a movie.
Nice. Oh, it's a new book from Garth Ennis, BABS, number 1 of 6.
Teaming up with Jason Burrows again. Good to see him back together.
The Bloody Dozen trade paperback.
Collecting that miniseries from Charles Soule and Alberto Albuquerque.
Nice. Kill All Immortals, number 2.
That first issue was brutal, written by Zach Kaplan.
Precious Metal, number 3 of 6.
One of the most beautiful books on the rack, written by Darcy Van Polgust, with art by Ian Bertram. Look at that beautiful cover.
Yeah.
So many eyeballs.
From the world of Little Bird. Rare Flavors trade paperback.
Collects that 6-issue miniseries.
From Rom V and Felipe Andrade. And last but not least on our fantasy shelf, it's Red Sonja, Empire of the Damned, number 5.
Continuing that horror tinge series from Steve Niles.
Oh, hey, while we were walking around, we should have take a quick moment, but let's do it now. We'll take a quick moment and see if we got any comments we need to reply to, or questions, or concerns.
Let's see.
Emotional outbursts.
I need to stop my gimbal from having a mind of its own. Okay. Let's see. James Holt says, happy pre-comic book Wednesday.
Thanks, James. I'll be sending your box out first thing tomorrow morning.
Tyler Daysprings got a request for American Psycho and some BABS. We got some hand waving and some hellos. But yeah, I think we're all caught up.
Hooray! Thanks, everybody. All right, now let's get ready for the meat and potatoes. It's DC Comics. We got Absolute Power, Task Force 7, number 4 of 7.
Remember, this is a weekly shipping companion series to the Absolute Power miniseries.
Batman Hush, Compact Edition.
Yeah, we were shorted these last week, but we got them now. Hooray.
Hooray! Batman and Robin, number 12.
From Joshua Williamson.
Detective Comics, Volume 2, Gotham Nocturne, Act 1.
Yep. From Ramvi.
All right. Batman Superman, World's Finest, Volume 3, Elementary.
Continuing that ongoing series collection.
From the DC Vault, it's Death in the Family, Robin Lives, number 2 of 4.
Remember, this book is like 3 times meta. If you know, you know, from the DC Vault.
Batman Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age, number 3 of 6.
With a beautiful cover by interior artist Leandro Fernandez.
Blue Beetle, Volume 1, Scarab War.
Collects the first arc from the current series.
Ooh, here's an exciting thing. It's DC versus Vampires, World War V, number 1 of 12. If you haven't had enough vampire superhero action, here's some more.
Sequel to the very popular DC versus Vampire series from a few years ago from Matthew Rosenberg. He's back with his artist Otto Schmidt, tearing it up again.
Gotham City Sirens, number 2 of 4.
Another weekly shipping miniseries.
Nice cover from Terry Dodson.
Yeah.
Green Lantern, number 14, an Absolute Power tie-in.
With a backup story from Mark Guggenheim.
It's House of Secrets, number 92, Facsimile Edition.
This features a reprinting of the very first appearance of Swamp Thing by Bernie Wrightson.
Yes. I almost made this my
Len
pick of the week.
We got the standard cover, and I think we got 1 copy of the foil cover available.
So
Get it while you
shiny.
can. Remember, those foil covers are an extra buck.
And extra shiny.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps up our DC. And now for Marvel Universe.
Nope, got another shelf
oops.
of DC.
You know what? Last time. All right. Yep. We got Outsiders number 10.
Earth-shattering revelations.
Superman in Action Comics number 1068.
Part 2 of this brand new story from Gail Simone.
Did he fly out of his pants?
His pants are just flying right off.
Superman Lost, trade paperback.
Collecting that whole miniseries from Christopher Priest.
And last but not least on our DC shelf, it is The Adventures of Young Diana by Jordi Belair and Paulina Gaunchow.
Gunnishow. Who's the artist on lots of great comics, including Lemon Bird.
Aww. This was in my runners-up for picks of the week, too. I'm going to make this my honorary pick of the week.
Yeah.
Because Lemon Bird is such a cute little kid's book.
It is.
All right, that wraps up the DC Universe. And now, let's see what's new in the Marvel Universe.
Oh, so much new.
It's Ultraman X Avengers number 1.
Man, this was almost my pick of the week. It's lots of fun. Written by Kyle Higgins, Matt Kroom, with art by Eric Mana. Great stuff. If you're an Ultraman fan, check it out.
Nice. That looks like it's super fun.
Lots
Fantastic.
of kaijus. Sorry.
Fantastic Four, number 23.
Nice little side adventure after the stresses involved with the blood hunt of the last few issues.
And a cool cover by Alex Ross. Is that Alex Ross?
I think this may be Alex Ross's last cover. Yeah, I think that's coming to an end soon.
It is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Helverine, number 4.
Oh, cool Ryan Stegman cover.
Yeah. He kind of looks like a clown with the dome top and the flames shooting out like hair. Iron Fist, number 1. What?
This is a celebration of 50 years of Iron Fist with this one-shot anthology featuring new material from Chris Claremont, Alyssa Wong, and plenty of other folks. Check it out, 50 years of Iron Fist.
Nice. Ooh, here it is, folks. It's number 8 in a 12-issue limited series, Marvel Superheroes Facsimile Edition of Secret Wars, number 8.
I swear they reprinted this entire series just so they can get to this one as its own. This is also celebrating the 40th anniversary of the black suit.
Wow.
Yep.
That's wild. And it's perfect timing when we get over to V. In the meantime, we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 23.
Talk about your repercussions from Blood Hunt. Miles Morales has got a little thirst.
Whoa. It's The Vengeance of Moon Knight, number 8.
Continuing that series from Jed McKay.
The Sensational She-Hulk, number 10.
With the final issue of this series from Rainbow Rowell.
Spider-Boy, number 10. Spider-Boy versus the Spider-Verse.
So many spiders.
So many spiders. I like this kind of robot-y spider.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's up with him.
He's a robot.
Amazing Spider-Man, number 55.
Also coming back from Blood Hunt. This is kind of reaching the end of Zeb Wells' run on Amazing Spider-Man, leading up to issue 60. This is just kind of gearing into that with that JR Jr. cover. This gets my cover of the week right here, folks.
Oh, heck yeah.
This brand new What If X-Men Disney variant. Donald and Daisy had mutant powers. That's got nothing to do with the interiors of the comic, but it sure is one heck of a cover. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we do like an homage pose of this?
We did.
We should dig that out.
And a 1 in 25 by Michael Cho.
Nice. I like it.
Pretty.
I like the Michael Cho cover. Nerd, 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 nerd. But look at this. Bam. Fancy. Spider Society enters the Spider-Versers.
The Adventures of the Spider-Verse continues with this brand new team, written by Alex Segura with interior art by Scott Godlewski. I think that's a Mark Brooks cover. Yes.
So many spiders.
And we got this beautiful Art Germ cover. And then this 1 in 25 by Tony Daniel.
Nice.
All for Spider Society. Enter the Spider-Versers. New team book.
The Immortal Thor, number 14.
This is definitely an Alex Ross cover.
Oh, yeah. It's Thor, the Allfather, versus Zeus, the Skyfather, in this epic 775th issue.
That's right, folks. It's right there.
Dang.
In the legacy.
Legacy numbering. All right, and now we got Venom, a Venom War tie-in, number 36.
This is all over the place, folks. Classic tribute cover. Really cool from... Oh, can't remember the dude's name.
It's... Oh, yeah, I can't read his signature,
But
but
yeah,
it's after
it's super cool. And it is a Venom War tie-in. Got another tribute cover to Marvel Adventures or Amazing Adventures.
So
I
this
can't
one, it
remember the
actually
name of
gives you the tribute.
Oh, the Marvel Comics, right.
Homage.
Cool.
Nice.
And the Venom is a tribute to Spider-Man 129.
And then we also got Venom War Spider-Man number 1.
Peter Parker's back in the black costume.
It looks a little different
Little.
from the other black
Updated.
costume.
Shinier.
All right. He looks super happy to have it also.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not.
Werewolf by Night. Oh, this has been highly anticipated. This is the Red Band edition of Werewolf by Night. This comic is only approved for appropriate audiences. Explicit content.
Keep in mind, there is no other version. There is not a non-red band version. This is all that exists.
Graphic only.
Yeah. And this picks up from the end of Blood Hunt, I believe, yes.
Wonderful. And we got the regular cover.
And we got one copy of the foil version for $10.
Foily. Ooh.
So foily.
So foily. Is that staying out here? Going with the variants?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
$10.
Also new this week, The Ultimates, number 3.
Continuing that series from Dennis Camp and Juan Frigera. Got a 1 in 25 cover by Emma Lupacino.
Oh, that looks fun. Nice. All right, and then last but not, well, over here on the X shelf, we are new X Factor number 1.
From the Ashes, a New Beginning, a brand new series written by Mark Russell with art by Bob Quinn. This Greg Land cover. And then we got this Scotty Young cover, limited supply. Get it while you can. Jokes and jokes.
Jokes and jokes.
And then you got this 1 in 25 cover by Mahmoud Asrar.
Whoa, that's pretty.
All on X Factor number 1, From the Ashes, a New Beginning.
We also got Wolverine, the Infinity Watch annual crossover.
This is part 5 of the Infinity Watch crossover, including the Deathstone Saga Chapter 5.
All right. Ooh, and we got the new X-Men number 1 in a second print, in case you missed it.
Yeah, with this slightly recolored Ryan Stegman cover.
And then you can catch right up with number 2.
Not only do you get more X-Men adventures, but you also get a chapter of the X-Men Extraction crossover, featuring Deadpool and Wolverine. Then we got this J. Scott Campbell Magic variant.
I'll tell you what, that's
2.
a really nice J. Scott Campbell image.
Yeah, they've been doing it. He's been doing a series of these, and they're all very nice. And then we got a 1 in 25 by Torrin Clark.
Nice.
All for X-Men number 2.
Heck yeah. Beautiful. All right, and that wraps up our Marvel shelf. And then we just got one more quick one over here on our Star Wars. It is Darth Vader number 49.
Only one more issue left from Greg Pak and Raphael Ienco.
A little terrifying right there. Watch out, Darth Vader.
Watch out.
He's got a drill. All right, that wraps up this week's list. Hopefully you saw something you're excited about here at Green Brain Comics and can't wait to come by tomorrow and pick it up. Or let us know if you want it set aside for you to pick up later or mail order.
All right. Got a few more requests. And otherwise than that, I would just want to say hey to everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us. It's been a joy walking around the store with you.
Aw, thanks everybody. All right, coming up in excuse me, upcoming events, we have our monthly Brain Candy coming up this next Monday, August 19th.
Correct.
Brain Candy is a free live rotating showcase of artists, writers, and musicians, all curated by the excuse me, Emerging Writers Network and hosted here at Green Brain Comics for absolutely free on the third Monday of every month. Excuse me again.
This is featuring the music of Michelle Held, poetry from Jason Storms, the prose of Carlos Parisi, and visual art from Scheherazade Washington Parrish. Again, courtesy of Emerging Writers Network, hosted right here inside Green Brain Comics on Monday, August 19th at 7 p.m.
Woo! And then also don't forget, we will be closed on Monday, Labor Day. whatever day that is. September something. 1st, maybe. 2nd.
Yeah, you could join me back here on YouTube and Facebook this weekend for more final order report, giving you all the skinny on the upcoming deadlines for ordering new comics and graphic novels.
All right. All right. So thanks for tuning into this week's episode of BrainScan. We do this live every Tuesday at 6:30 on our YouTube and our Facebook channels. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode. Also, stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are at Green Brain Comics on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can also check out our web store at greenbraincomics.com, where you can shop our entire store inventory from the comfort of your own home to pick up in store or have shipped directly to you. Check out our retailing partners at COMICHUB.com, where you can manage all your subscriptions, pay for your asides, and place all of your special orders for all the cool things like variant covers and extra items that we may not stock in store on the regular. You can do that from the comfort of your own home as well, or from your mobile device with the Comic Hub app available for iPhone and Android in your favorite app store.
Yeah.
How about that?
That was awesome.
I didn't even choke during it.
Pierre just confirmed that Labor Day is September 2nd.
Hooray! That's right, because the 1st is Sunday, and that means there's going to be a Friday the 13th in September.
Right on.
Ooh. All right, I think this wraps up this week's video. Thanks, everybody, for sticking with us. Remember, we are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn in our 40th year since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.
Woo! Woo!
Woo!
See you all tomorrow, folks. Happy New Comic Day. Yay.